Welcome to UE Systems Ultraprobe 3000 Equipment Orientation, presented to you by UE Systems Incorporated's Training Division. We will discuss the equipment controls and operations of the pistol grip Ultraprobe 3000. The Ultraprobe 3000 has a rechargeable battery and is centered at 40 kilohertz. It also has a USB cable to download readings. This unit does not upload readings to it. A route cannot be uploaded to it, but readings can be stored and downloaded to UE Systems Ultratrend DMS. The equipment identification, what comes in the case? The Ultraprobe 3000 pistol grip rechargeable handheld unit. The hard hat headphones, noise reducing, meets OSHA's single hearing requirement for noise reduction and safety, to be worn under the hard hat. The battery recharger, yours may look different. Rechargers change over time. When blinking, it's charging. When solid, it's charged. There may be a separate charger for the warble tone generator, which is usually the more older style brick looking charger. The scanning module plugged in to the Ultraprobe in the case. The stethoscope module, the long rod contact waveguide. The long range module, which doubles the distance of the scanning module. The rubber focusing probe, which slides over the scanning module to pinpoint sounds such as leaks. The warble tone generator that warbles between 38 and 42 kilohertz. It emits an ultrasonic sound that can be used for the sensitivity validation. The trigger must be pulled in and held to keep the unit on. Once released, the unit will go off. The simple digital display, we'll go over that display in just a moment. The battery compartment, no need to open the battery compartment, just recharge via the USB cable with the recharger. If the battery ever needs replaced, you can contact UE Systems. It is a lithium-ion polymer battery. Sensitivity spin and click dial. And the interchangeable module port. So our modules will be pulled in and out of here. They do fit tight. You may have to slightly twist on these particular modules for the Ultraprobe 3000. The pistol grip design, ergonomic, easy to use. The wrist strap. The wrist strap should be worn at all times, never to be left dangling, as it may get caught up into rotating equipment or electrical gear, each leading to a serious hazard. The display, the sensitivity dial, spin and click, so we use it to adjust as well as to select. The headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter mono split. On the display itself, S equals is the sensitivity setting. It is 0 to 70 in increments of 1. We spin the sensitivity knob when this is flashing to adjust the sensitivity up or down. The record position, record number indicator, indicates what record we will store to. So this means we are actively working on record number 8. Once we store it, it would advance to record number 9. The decibel display readout. There is no decibel here at the moment. it's telling us we need to turn the sensitivity to the right. We need to turn it up, meaning the Ultraprobe is not receiving enough ultrasound to form a decibel. You may hear it in the headphones, but it is still too little to form a digital decibel. The battery indicator, when it gets down to 1 bar in that battery, 4 bars in the battery, when it gets down to 1 bar, time to recharge. We see here the arrows pointing to the right on the top. This indicates that we need to turn the sensitivity up by turning the sensitivity dial to the right until a digital decibel is steady on the display instead of the arrow. If the arrow is flashing to the left, that means it is too loud. We need to turn the sensitivity dial to the left until a steady decibel appears and is comfortable to the ears. To enter the setup menu, the unit should be in the off position. At the same time, push the sensitivity knob and pull the trigger and hold. Once you see the menu screen appear, you can let go of the sensitivity knob, but the trigger needs to remain pulled. Menu number 1 allows us to send the records to UE Systems DMS software. Once the USB cable is connected and the Ultraprobe is in menu number 1 send records, the trigger can be released and it will stay on for 5 minutes so that you can transfer records. Menu number 2, by turning the sensitivity knob to the right while we're still in the menu section, is delete records. After we have downloaded records to DMS and we want to start a new scan, we would want an empty unit. So we go to menu number 2 by pushing the trigger and holding the sensitivity knob at the same time and turning to menu number 2 and delete records. Push the sensitivity knob to select it. Confirm yes or no. Rotate till you have yes. Push the sensitivity knob when yes is there, and delete records confirmed will occur. You will see the unit deleting the records with a confirmation at the end. If you'll rotate to the right, exit back out to menu number 3, and then rotate to menu number 3, adjust shutdown time. Shutdown time means when I release the trigger, how long before the unit goes off. I believe the default position is 5 seconds. Yours may not be there anymore. Someone may have changed it. If you'll go to menu number 3, you can select 1 second to 300 seconds. 1 second is not very long. It will go off immediately. 5 seconds is just enough time. If you accidentally let go of the trigger, you can pull the trigger back and it won't go off. If you choose 300 seconds, the unit will stay on for 5 minutes without holding the trigger in. However, you will not be able to turn the unit off, and every time you pull the trigger to try to turn the unit off, it will reset the clock to 300 seconds. Menu number 4, user sensitivity defaults. Where does the unit come on? This does not affect if the sensitivity can be adjusted or not. It's just where does it default to and come on. The default position from the factory is 70 all the way up. If that's always too loud, turn it down. Turn it down to 35, halfway. It doesn't matter, pick a number. You can still adjust the sensitivity. It's just where is it going to come on. Number 5, storage mode. You have a normal and a quick store. The normal mode allows the inspector to skip storage locations. As you push the green sensitivity dial to store the record from the main display, it will pop up and ask, do you want to store on this position? And you can skip to 10, 11, 12, 13 if you like, and store on position 13. In the quick mode, it will skip that procedure, and as soon as you push the sensitivity dial with the green button cap, it will store it and advance you to the next record. 6, program update. If a program update was available, all firmware update and software updates from UE Systems are always free. You would download the update and transfer the update via the USB cable. Instructions will come with the update. Rotate to menu number 7, which is simply exit. Select it by pushing the sensitivity knob with the green button cap, and you will return to the main display. So here, when collecting data, optimize the sensitivity until a steady decibel populates on the display. Then click the sensitivity knob to store it. Here, 1 dB, a very, very quiet noise, but it is a steady 1 decibel appearing and not arrows. Once you push the sensitivity knob to store and you're in the normal mode, you will see this display, which says 1 dB spin click. Click it to go ahead and store it on record 1, or spin it to change it to a different record location. Once you click it, you'll be on record number 2. Move on. Store yes once you click it. Once it's highlighted in black, that means there's a record already stored on that position. If it looks like a black number with no black highlight around it, that is an empty record. So if we want to store on record number 2, we will select yes by pushing the sensitivity knob again. Then we will see a record stored confirmation screen. Still fairly quick. So there's the record stored information screen. You will get this quickly if you change the storage mode in the menu to quick storage. You push the sensitivity knob to store it, record stored. If you have any questions about how to operate your Ultraprobe 3000, please contact us at 1-800-223-1325 or email us at info@uesystems.com. We have a ton of information on our website at www.uesystems.com.